Hey everybody, my name is Chef Sofrito and welcome back to the new cooking channel. Today we're going to be making something called Sofrito, which is a Puerto Rican base that we use in a lot of authentic Puerto Rican dishes. Now before I get into this, I would like to ask you guys to do me a huge favor and subscribe to my channel. You can also turn post notifications on so that way you're the first ones to see the videos when I post them. If you want to show me some additional support, you can head over to my Instagram page at Chef Sofrito and give me a follow. Alright, so let's get started. To make our sofrito, we have a couple of ingredients which I'll be putting in the description below. Our first ingredient is going to be cilantro, followed by culantro. Now, a quick tip, when you guys go out to the grocery store, make sure you're getting cilantro and not parsley. They look very similar, but are very different in taste and flavor. Make sure you smell it, you can tell the difference right away. This is cilantro, and culantro is also known as recao, which is the cousin of cilantro. It's a little bit more spinier as opposed to the cilantro, which is more leafy looking. Going on, we're going to be using 1 Spanish onion, 1 red onion, 2 green bell peppers, 1 red bell pepper, 1 yellow bell pepper, an orange bell pepper, and we also have some mini sweet peppers. We have 2 of those in red, orange, and yellow, followed by a head and a half of garlic. Now, this is optional, not everyone does it, but I do it. I'm going to add a little bit of lime at the very end of our sofrito, followed by our dry ingredients, which is black pepper, our ground cumin, which is going to be 1/4 teaspoon, oregano, which is going to be 1 teaspoon, and a little bit of salt to taste. Alright, so now that our ingredients are out the way, first what we're going to do is take our cilantro and we're basically going to just break it in half. Now, make sure that before you do this, everything is nice and washed. Always wash off your plants, any kind of vegetables you have before you're actually cooking with it or preparing it for any kind of meal you're making. We're going to throw that in a bowl. And the same thing with our culantro or recao, whatever you want to call it. We're going to just take that, break it in half, and put that in our bowl. And then we're going to start on our onions. With our onion, what we're going to do is make sure that we cut the ends off. And cut it right down the middle. Now that we have that, we're going to cut it on both sides. And then take the outer layer of the skin off. So now that we have our rough cut of our onions, we're going to throw that in the bowl with our culantro and cilantro. And move on to our green pepper. Now with the green pepper, sorry I got a little bit left here. With our green pepper, what we're going to do is cut it right at this top stem, around. And we're going to make sure that we get the pit and the seeds out of the green pepper. So we got that out. You can break in half if you want. And all this white stuff, we want to remove that. Just take your knife, just scoop it out as best as you can. If you have some left, it's okay. Just try and remove as much of that as you can. So now that we have the insides removed, we're going to cut this in half. And then cut it in another half. We're only doing this because it's a little bit easier to blend once we put everything in the blender. Throw that in our bowl. Same thing with our red bell pepper. We're going to cut the stem around and remove that inside. Don't forget that sticker. Sometimes there's a sticker there. You don't want that inside your sofrito. So let's remove that. Okay. Get that white out, the seeds. And if you want, you can run it into some cold water to make sure you get everything out. It helps out a little bit. The best you can. And the same thing, we're going to cut that in half. and then turn it and do the same thing. So now that we got those two done, we're gonna do the same thing with all of our peppers. To make this less time consuming, I'm gonna come back once this is all cut up. All right, so now we have our peppers cut and prepped, ready to go. In the meantime, I already peeled some of my garlic, but I have a couple here to show you guys. There's a couple of techniques and methods to actually peeling your garlic. For me, my favorite is actually taking it with a knife and smashing it real quick, and it removes all the skin. Now, there's another way to do it. If you want, you can take the garlic and run it under hot water. That's pretty quick right there. You can take it under hot water. If it's too hot, make it medium, whatever you want to do. And that helps loosen the skin up a little bit. And that's pretty quick as well. So whatever you're comfortable with, I like the knife method, but this works just as good. And we're gonna get this ready to go. And next we'll be putting everything into the blender. So now we have all of our peppers, our onions, our garlic, our cilantro, our culantro ready to go and ready to go inside of the blender. So we're gonna do this little by little. You don't wanna overpack it because it's gonna be very hard to blend. Little by little, we're gonna insert our ingredients in our blender, and I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like as I go along. So we've had this blending for a little bit. Some people like it very chunky. I like mine kind of in between. This is how it should look. It's got a green consistency to it. With that out the way, what we're gonna do is end it with our lime juice. Not too much. Our olive oil. And our dry ingredients are salt to taste. Our cumin. Don't put too much, it goes a long way. Our oregano. Our pepper. And we'll give that one more blend before we put it into our mason jar. So now we have everything inside of our jar ready to go and ready to cook. It smells amazing. If you make sofrito at home, you're gonna understand shortly after making it that it's gonna smell up your entire kitchen. And if you're anything like my mother, you will make sure that every single drop is inside of your jar and nothing is wasted. Again, this is how it should look. I'm gonna get in there. It's a nice green color. Again, it smells amazing. Once you guys make this, you'll understand how amazing this smells. And once you cook with it, you'll understand how amazing it tastes with all your favorite Puerto Rican dishes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, my name is Chef Tito. If you guys want to show your support, make sure you subscribe to my channel at Chef Tito. You can also follow me on Instagram at Chef Tito. Make sure you guys like, give me a comment, subscribe, and turn your notifications on. I would really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Buen provecho, and enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good one.